Hello, and today is super exciting. I'm sure you could tell by the title already, but I'm getting ready for my wedding dress appointment. So it's about a month before the wedding, and surprise, surprise, I don't know if you guys can see with the room, but yes, I am pregnant. Got a little bump going on. So we actually had the wedding planned. Hi, before we even found out I was pregnant. I believe I touched on this in my last video, but my dad had a heart attack a couple years ago. He had a bit of a scare this year, and that kind of made us just be like, okay, let's just go ahead and do it. And then it turns out that I am pregnant, so we're super excited. And just a quick little note here, I'm just gonna let you guys know, we found out it's a boy. So we're gonna have a little girl, my daughter's 2, and then we're gonna have a little boy. So super excited about that. I'm about 16 weeks now, so everything's going great. I'm feeling good. Yeah, super exciting. And I wanted to show you guys, finally, I got my shower. Like, they literally installed it yesterday. I know I'm dropping some news on you guys today, but it's an exciting day. And I've just had a lot going on the last couple months, obviously. So that's why I haven't had time to vlog. But I am back. I'm going to be a lot more consistent now for you guys. So I apologize for that. I know I said that in the last video, but obviously a lot more things have happened. So let's just dive into it today. We're going to start with skincare. You guys, if you have dry skin like me, this is literally one of the best products I've ever used. It's the Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. I got it from Sephora, and I was very hesitant about it, and associate at Sephora actually recommended it to me, and I was like, okay, like obviously it's, thinner, but I put it on morning and night, and it's great. It's literally like an oil. Oh, it's amazing. I put it everywhere. I need to watch out putting it here because this is the only oily bit on my skin, is literally like right here and on my nose. Other than that, my skin is quite dry. So this has been a lifesaver. And I put it on my neck, and on my chest, and I absolutely love it. Put it on my eyes. My eyes are like always the most dry, my eyelids and under my eyes, just because I do have a slight case of eczema, nothing like major. When I was younger, it was a lot worse, but since I've gotten older, it's got a lot better. But I still do have, like I said, more dry skin, and these areas can get quite dry if I'm not consistent with moisturizing. Another thing, now these are pregnancy friendly, but even if you aren't pregnant and you have sensitive skin that's dry, I would 100,000% recommend this. This is like, it's like a full face sheet. It's amazing. Like, my skin is so plump and beautiful after I put this on. I'm definitely going to be using this the day of my wedding before I do everything, just because it gives that nice plump beautiful feeling. I'm not too worried about it today. I'm just kind of like wanting to show you guys what I use on the day-to-day. Obviously I use that maybe like once a week, usually after like I exfoliate and stuff. So that is that. Then this has been a staple. I've been using this for like almost a year. The Pharmacy Honey Halo Moisturizer. And it is so thick and creamy. And it's so good for sensitive skin, like I said. All these products are amazing. I use that morning as night as well, under my eyes and everything. It is fantastic. Absolutely love it. I have still been looking for a good day eye cream. The only one that I use at night, I'll use the Mario Badescu Glycolic Eye Cream. This is quite thick and quite oily, so I don't like to use it during the day with makeup, because even with primers, my eye makeup does tend to slide, just because this is quite oily, which is great for nighttime, great for dry skin, but during the day it's not the best. So I've been using this. It's just this one from Ulta I just picked up. It's called the Daily Eye Cream. It's not my favorite you know, it's just, it does the job for now. But if you guys have like any recommendations of a good day eye cream that's moisturizing, drop it in the comments below, because that's like pretty much the thing that I'm on the lookout for. Everything else in my skincare routine, like, I'm happy with. I always put like the extra around my lip area. I'm just using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I like this. Like I said, it's been good to me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not one to really like change up my stuff that often. Like, if it's good, I usually just like stick with it, especially because my skin's quite temperamental. That if I like it and it's good, you know, I'm just gonna stay with it. And then I got this one I just picked up. I think I got it at Target. It's the Jason Wu eye primer. I think it was like 10 bucks, and I like it. It actually works quite good. I know a lot of people are a fan of like Urban Decay. This one is a bit of a tint to it. I don't want to say a tint, but it's not like very, like, kind of is like almost a little bit of a pinkish tint. And I like to focus mine like on the corner of my eyes more. Obviously I put it everywhere, but I love to do a good wing. So you see, like, as I put it on, it does leave a little bit, but that's fine. Like, that's totally fine with me. That's normal. I always do a little bit of a, like, I'll put my, what's it called? Concealer over it once I do my foundation and concealer, so it blends everything in really nicely. Picked this up from Essence. Oh, and look, it like barely broke that. So it was like 3 bucks. It's the Taupe It Up, and I just thought the colors in here were really cute, and I wanted to try like some nice grays. So I was like, I've seen some people rock some gray eyeshadow, and I'm like, can I do that? I don't even know. Like, let me try this. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of my concealer, which I've been loving this Natasha Denona under eye concealer. My sister-in-law actually turned me on to this, and absolutely love it. It's in the shade N5, and it's creamy. I absolutely love it. Highly recommend it, and I think it has good coverage. So I'm just gonna honestly pop a bit of that on the back of my hand and just like bring it a little bit more. Let me see. I'm gonna do this light white color like on the eyelid, just like that. Take this like matte gray bit, same brush. I'm just gonna dab off the extra, and I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of like start in the middle and just kind of bring it out a bit. I know this looks scary, but I am obviously going to be cleaning this up, so bear with me. And then taking the extra and just kind of going over the eyelid, but staying in that like eyelid area like that. I'm going to do the same with the other eye. I'm going to be cleaning this up. Okay, obviously that'd be looking crazy. Okay, so I'm going to leave that brush out for a minute. I'm going to grab another brush. I'm going to pop, I think, this really pretty lighter, almost pinky, pink purple toned silver right in the corner. And I'm just going to take a bit more and just put it up on the top like that. Then I'm going to take a big eyeshadow brush. I got this like 5 or 6 pack of eyeshadow brushes at TJ Maxx for like, I think, $6. Like, that's such a good place. I feel like TJ Maxx, Marshalls to find like little brushes like that, so you're not like spending a fortune. So I'm just going to take a makeup remover, remove the bit that's on my hands, and let me actually see this mirror and just clean up. So I'm just going to literally just swoop it up like that and give that like snatch look. Like, already better. and just tap a bit off under my eyes that's got down there. The NARS, I think it's a 16-hour in the shade Valerius, and I've been using the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation in the shade Tavarua. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but this is good for every day. It's very light, very wearable. It's not heavy, which I live in Florida, so for me that's great, you know, especially in the summer. It's not too thick, but I like to mix these bits up because this is pretty good to my skin now, but when I have a bit of a tan, I tend to go with this one. For the wedding, I'll probably just use this one, but right now I'm going to mix them up a bit just to give me the right color. It's very, very natural, and I'm quite a freak about like making sure it's all blended into like my ears, I keep doing that, and like my under my neck and like my hairline. I just really don't like when I can see like where it ends. Maybe a little bit more. So this is crazy. So like I was telling you guys, I basically, the main reason why we decided to get married this year, not next year, is because of my dad. And I'm his only daughter, and it was very, very important to him. I mean, to me as well, obviously, but really like that's one of like the biggest reasons. He's like, I, you know, want you guys to be married is because I want to be able to walk you down the aisle. Like, you know, he's always thought about that since I was a little girl. So it's been like his, just one of his dreams, and mine as well, you know. So I was like, okay, well, my dad is a hunter. He's been hunting since before I was born, you know, a very, very long time. And so he was out at his friend's property, and he still lives in Ohio, which is where I'm from. And whatever. So long story short, he was out on their property in the woods, and he was going up a tree stand to hunt, and he stood on a branch, and I guess he didn't realize the branch was not the best, and the branch broke, so he fell through a bunch of branches and fell on the ground like 10 to 15 feet up in the air. He's okay. This was a little over a week ago. I mean, he's okay considering. So basically, like, he broke his right hip and his left side of his pelvis, or it's either like left hip, right side of the pelvis. I can't remember which side is which, but it's both of them are broke. He had to have a rod put in his hip. So, and this is a month before my wedding. He's very upset. Like, that is an understatement. I'm using this Saie, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, S-A-I-E, the shade light bronze, the contour. I'm just gonna go in and blend that out. So he's in physical therapy right now, like inpatient, and he's like 74, or he's gonna be 74 in April. So but I mean, he still like takes really good care of himself. Like, he takes his vitamins, and I mean, I know he had a heart attack obviously, but he's been trying to eat a little better. Obviously it's hard to break, you know, old habits and stuff, but he's been trying, and you know, he goes to the gym a couple times a week. Like, he's definitely an active 70-something-year-old, you know. He likes that, and it's good for him, you know. It keeps him motivated, and obviously, you know, he's retired and stuff like that, so it gives him like a good purpose, something that he loves, whatever. So doing this has been super, super hard on him. I'm gonna go in now, just to do a quick interruption, with the Fenty Beauty, which I love this little bit of a case, in the shade Lavender. It's the setting powder. I am not a big fan of powders, obviously, because I have dry skin. It settles into my, you know, like if the lines and stuff like that, and I'm 31, and it's not like, obviously I have a ton of wrinkles, but you know, starting to see some stuff. And so I prefer to use a bunch of creams as much as I can. And I think just having dry skin in general, the creams are a lot better of an option for me. But I have to say, this setting powder has been lovely because, because I think it's not as drying as a lot of the other setting powders that I have tried. So I'm just gonna like tap it where I put like my under eye concealer and stuff. It's from Well People. I got this at Ulta. This is just a bit of bronzing powder in the shade Golden Hour. I'm just gonna take a bit of that. I'm a bronzy girl. I love having bronzy skin. I love being tan. Right now I'm, you know, not wearing any tanner. I will for the wedding, 100%. I'm just gonna blend all that down though. I'm only putting a little bronzer on right now. Some on my neck and my ears. Just because obviously I want to match the rest of my skin. But for the wedding I'm gonna be using just some, can't think, foam tanner. Okay, anyway, back to my story about my dad. So anyway, he's in physical therapy, but still like a month out, right? And it's not like he's 30 years old, okay? I mean, he's a little older. He's going to take longer to heal. So basically, he is going to probably have to use a walker to walk me down the aisle, which is fine. I mean, maybe a wheelchair, I don't know. You know, it depends how he progresses. So with two blushes, I love this. This is the Tarte Man-Eater in the shade Pink. Had this forever. Love it. Then I have the NARS liquid blush in the shade Dolce Vita. This came out a couple months ago. I really like it. Look, it is what it is. I told he's like, regardless, I'm going to walk you down the aisle. And I'm like, I know, like, it's not a big deal. Like, if he is in a wheelchair, my brother already said, like, he can, you know, push my dad down while my dad, like, holds my hand or whatever. But I do think he'll be able to be in a walker just to walk me down. I do think he'll have to be in a wheelchair some of the times, just because our wedding venue, like the ceremony cocktail hour, is like across the skywalk. So, and then the reception is on the other side. So, I mean, that's just a long way for him to walk without a wheelchair. But I don't know if we're going to do a dance. I told him, I was like, don't stress out about it. Like, you know, I don't want you to overly exert yourself. So that's up in the air. I said, look, let's just see how you feel. That's your call 100%. You know, I'm not going to push him to do anything or make him feel pressured to do anything that he's physically not ready for. So that's a gist with that, guys. Pretty much that's the story. Right now, I just used the Maybelline Express Brow in the shade, I think this is dark brown. Black brown, excuse me. So, okay, face is done. We're gonna finish up the eyes here. So what I'm gonna use, I actually should put up the brows a bit. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Brow Lift Gel. And I got like literally, I think like 500 of these little spoolies off Amazon for like $4. And I love them. And I'm just gonna pop up my brows a bit. I don't like them too fluffy. I just like a little bit. And I don't like to overfill my brows. I just do maybe a little bit in the front because I do have a bit of like holes here, but I try to do like a natural look. Like I used to do more of like a square, very like and I don't really like that anymore. No offense to anybody who still does that. I mean, I did it for a long time, and then I was like, you know what? I like the bit of the natural feathering look better for me. So I just do that and just brush them up like a bit, and that's it. CoverGirl Exhibitionist liquid eyeliner. If you guys have another brand that you like in this same like format of a liner, let me know. It would need to be waterproof and like all day wear, because I'm looking for one for my wedding. This one is good, but I'm always open to suggestions. So yeah, I'm gonna pop on my wing eyeliner now, so just bear with me. So I just do like my last eyelash right here. I just kind of go from the corner, or I guess you could say like literally the corner of my eye, and I just go up. Just like that. And then I just connect it. So I just start out like that. Okay, and then I just went from my inner corner and I connected it. And voila. So I'm gonna do the same thing for the other eye. So, love that. And I'm just gonna go in with the Maybelline Falsies mascara. Put that baby on. Patrick Star spray. So I'm just gonna baby. So it is obviously like, it's like a hairspray. I'm sure you heard people describe it like that for your face. But doesn't feel like a hairspray. Like it's not like wet. It's like kind of like, I don't want to say a dry shampoo, but it doesn't feel wet. It just feels like air blasting on your face. But yeah. Okay, so now my hair, I don't want to go like too crazy here. I'm gonna put a couple curls in it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this off camera real quick because it's nothing like special. I'm just gonna curl my hair and do my bangs, and that's like it. So let me go ahead and do this off camera, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like after. Okay guys, so I just wanted to show you my final look. So I think it came out like super cute. Here's the little lavender little bodycon dress that I picked. So yeah, super excited, and I will vlog more once we're at the bridal salon. Good morning guys. I am so sorry I did not vlog the rest of last night, but let me just tell you. So what happened is we went to the bridal salon and it was super quick. Honestly, like if they just had to like take up the bottom, and I was like, you know what, I want to show you guys the dress like later. Like I was like, let me make it more of a surprise, because it actually didn't fit obviously properly. Like she couldn't zip it up all the way. So I was like, you know what, let me just wait on that, because I want you guys to see like the full vision, you know what I mean? But basically what she's gonna have to do is she zipped it up a little bit, and then let's just say maybe halfway, but the other half she couldn't zip up. So she is going to make like a corset back, basically from where the zipper stops like to the top, and that way, you know, because the wedding's in like another month, if you know, I'm sure my belly will get bigger, I'll take some more weight, and that's fine, because now they can adjust the dress better, so it doesn't matter if I am gonna, you know, gain a little. So that was super good news. And then after that I came back home, and then me and Jonathan had to meet his friends for dinner. We actually went up to his friend's house that we haven't seen in almost a year, and we met him and his new girlfriend and saw his house, and it was honestly super lovely. They're both really nice, and we had a really good time. And yeah, we did that. And then by the time we got home though, it was like 11, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so tired. I was like, I'll just chat with y'all tomorrow. So here we are, and I'm about to make some coffee. Like Jonathan has one that says Papa Bear. I look crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna make some coffee. Excuse me. We might have to go to Miami today to pick up some parts for my husband works on like boats and stuff like that. I don't know if I told you guys that, but so there's a business he deals with down there, and sometimes I pick up a couple things from them, you know, to help out like running little errands, and I enjoy it. I honestly love to be out and doing things. I'm not really like a homebody. Like I like to go out, do this, do that, run errands. Okay, hold on. I gotta let the dog out. But yeah, anyway, that's where we're at right now. I'm gonna make some coffee, gonna relax for a minute, and I will catch up with you guys later. Hey guys, so we are back at the house, and we are hanging out, and I'm gonna try to put her down for a nap here soon. I love you. I think like that's pretty much we're gonna end today's vlog, just kind of like on that good little sweet note. And I just want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will keep you guys updated with everything. And I just want to say thank you, and see you guys on the next one.